Statusom. Imagine a night so stormy the power grid fails, plunging your home into total darkness. You think your 9-year-old daughter is fast asleep in her bed. But somewhere between 2:30 and 4 in the morning, she quietly packs a book bag, unlocks the front door, and steps out into the raging storm. She begins walking down a pitch-black North Carolina highway completely alone and disappears into the woods. For 24 years, the trail was frozen. But tonight, the secrets of a small town are finally being unearthed. Good evening. I'm Marcus Hayes, and this is Case Files After Dark. Tonight, we are stepping into the dark, rain-soaked highway of Shelby, North Carolina, to explore the chilling, newly unsealed truths behind the disappearance of Asha Degree. It was Valentine's Day, 2000, in rural Cleveland County, North Carolina. A massive storm was raging outside, bringing torrential rain and heavy winds. Inside the Degree family home, Asha and her brother had gone to sleep. But Asha wasn't sleeping. For reasons that remain a terrifying mystery, the young girl had pre-packed a book bag with several changes of clothes. Sometime before dawn, she slipped out of the house into the freezing downpour. Between 3:45 a.m. and 4:15 a.m., truck drivers and motorists traveling down North Carolina Highway 18 spotted something that made them double-take. A tiny figure dressed in white, walking south along the shoulder of the dark highway. One motorist, thinking it was strange and dangerous for a child to be out alone in a storm, turned his car around to check on her. But as his headlights swept over the little girl, she panicked. Asha ran off the asphalt, fled into the dark tree line, and vanished into the woods. When her mother went to wake her up for school at 6:30 a.m., Asha's bed was empty. The initial search turned up nothing. K9 units couldn't even pick up a scent because the torrential rains had washed everything away. Asha was not a typical runaway. She was a happy kid, loved her family, did well in school, and was terrified of dogs and dark storms. Why would she leave? Then, the items started appearing. First, a few of her personal belongings, including hair bows, were found inside a nearby tool shed along the highway. But the most chilling discovery came more than a year later, 26 miles away in a completely different county. A man digging an access road found Asha's black and beige book bag. It hadn't just been dropped. It had been deliberately wrapped in plastic garbage bags and buried deep in the earth. Inside the bag, alongside her clothes, were 2 items her parents didn't recognize: a children's book by Dr. Seuss and a T-shirt featuring the pop band New Kids on the Block. Neither belonged to Asha. The trail had gone from a missing child case to a calculated abduction. And for over 2 decades, the case stood completely still. But a case is only cold until the right piece of evidence speaks. In late 2024, the FBI and local North Carolina authorities descended on a property on Cherryville Road in Shelby. Decades after her disappearance, forensic analysts had re-examined the DNA on the items inside Asha's buried backpack. The strands of hair led them straight to the Deadman family property. Neighbors watched in shock as federal agents towed a vintage, dark green 1964 AMC Rambler from the property, a car that perfectly matched the description of a vehicle eyewitnesses reported seeing Asha get into back in 2000. Search warrants officially reclassified the case as a homicide, stating that investigators believe Asha was killed and her body concealed. Even more terrifying are the unsealed affidavits from early 2025. Warrants reveal that a witness came forward to state that years ago, at a local party, Lizzie Deadman, the daughter of the property owner who was 16 at the time, Asha disappeared. broke down sobbing and openly confessed, screaming, "I killed Asha Degree." Furthermore, seized cell phone records show panicked modern-day text messages flying between the sisters as the FBI closed in, with one texting, "This is a nightmare. I'm like shaking." Investigators also uncovered records indicating the family patriarch was seen digging a chest-deep hole on his property years prior. While no official arrests have been made and no remains have yet been found, investigators say they are finally reaching the end of the road. The quiet community of Shelby is finally facing the ghosts of its past. A 9-year-old girl didn't just vanish into a storm. She was taken, and a circle of secrets kept the truth buried under North Carolina soil for 25 years. What do you think happened on Highway 18 that night? Do you think the unsealed text messages will finally give the Degree family the ultimate closure they have fought for? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'm Marcus Hayes, and this is Case Files After Dark. Stay safe out there, North Carolina.